Please remove your card.
Whoa. What's up, everyone? So Ryan got a parts car and it had a double din radio in it, and I really want the double din from S13, so I'm going to put that in tonight. Just stopped off at the Home Depot locally and got some new wire crimpers because mine kind of suck and I don't want to keep having to use pliers. It works, but not the best, so I'm gonna get the right tool. Now that I have it, it should be fine. We're also gonna go help Dan out for a little bit because his car is finally running well. It was the MAF sensor the whole time, so we'll show you that soon. Other thing too is I also installed a lot of stuff on my S14 since I've shown anybody the car. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'll show you guys that in a sec here. Put a Vertex steering wheel in with a Momo short hub. Nothing too crazy, but it's still cool. And of course I got my funky garage 02 banner. If you don't know who 02 is, you should watch Darling in the Franks. It's a good show. Other than that, that's really about it for now. I did that in, and I have a kooky wing that I just got for it and an A-van from Bumper. So I'll be installing that soon and having that all painted up, and it's gonna be looking good. Yeet. Alright, so set the timing gun, that's there, ground, power, and then unplug the TPS, rev it 3 times, loosen that guy, yes sir, at 15, and we'll let this thing warm up a second. Good news, the SR is fixed.
Good news, Brian's found out he's gay.
Yeah. Anyways, it's fixed. I don't know how. They don't know how, but it works. It's timed.
How much gas is in this when we got here?
Daniel's son is happy boy again. Yep. So since this thing was dumping oil and gas and everything else, he's gonna drain it and then send it again. All right. So if you guys are ever dumping mad fuel, dumb rich, like his corduroy pants, we're gonna let Joe explain what to check. Besides your injectors leaking, your TPS being correct, and if none of that is correct, what was the problem, Joe?
I don't know what the fucking problem was. It was not a it was not a MAF, and then it was an aux sensor, and then it was a MAF.
So when you tested the MAF, you said it was reading pulling air while the car was key on, right?
Well, no. So we tested the MAF with the key on, or with the car on running. I back probed it, and it was like 1.6 volts.
So it was reading that it was pulling air in without even pulling air in.
And then, well, 1.6 volts was way too high, but we didn't know. And then Dan messaged what's his face, Martin, and he said that that's like 700 horsepower worth of air.
Woo!
And his car was
this thing ain't pulling 700. Yo, it's pulling 700 ponies, bro. You're not telling me something.
It was pulling 700 horsepower worth of air at key on, engine off. So
okay,
that's not really possible.
So what that did is cause the injectors to absolutely like go on 1,000% duty cycle and say
that's how you burn through a half a tank of gas.
True. Okay. So you guys heard that, and basically everything's good now since everything's fixed, but definitely back probe your MAF sensor and make sure the MAF is reading right, because this thing was blowing smoke, straight gas out the tailpipe. It was absolutely just pouring gas through the injectors. But now it's definitely fixed and running good. We just retimed it, so I just want to let you guys know that we should be all set. He's gonna, ooh, God, dude. Woo! He's draining the oil right now, and too bad you can't smell it because it smells like straight fuel. But
because it's just straight fuel.
it is literally gas.
Show me my car keys.
What?
No, fuck you. I'm driving
fuck
this
you.
auto.
Coon ass out of here. The trash is outside. That. Okay, that's one way to do it. Quick thing, if you guys are going to time this, just keep in mind, you want to pull this off. You want to spin this to the second mark from the left, so it's at 0 degrees. You want to pull this out, make sure you set the crank angle sensor right. Cam angle sensor right. There's 2 dots on it. Just look up. It's on FRS Sport. It's super detailed.
You get a white mark and a black dot.
Yep, and you hook up the timing gun. I put the ground here, and I put the power to that bolt right there that's on the alternator, because you will get power, and then to the coil pack 1. And then you literally just unplug this, let it catch idle, and then I revved it up 3 times to about 3,000 RPMs. You may not have to do that, but that's what I read. Set it to 15 by adjusting this, and you'll know 15 because it's the second one in from the right, and plug that back in, should be all set. So luckily now he's good to go. Now Dan won't be a sad boy anymore because he has dealt with the SR problems already. So let's hope that's the last of it, because it's never fun. What's up, everybody? We're back again today, helping Dan with the Skyline. Today we're just going over the car, making sure there's no leaks, and we already found one, so that would explain the car breaking up and acting weird. So it was actually, you probably can't really see it too well, but on the back side of this pipe that goes into the front of the turbo, up to his catch can, it was leaking right there. So that would explain why it was probably idling really bad. So now what we're gonna do is boost leak test it. So we have a PSI regulator set to 12 pounds, which isn't too much, just enough. We don't want to put too much pressure in here. And then a homemade tester here. So basically, plug this in and then we'll see if it leaks. This goes in here, into the turbo, pressurizes the system. And if there's any leaks, you will hear most definitely some air coming out. Which, that's fine, no big deal. But anywho, luckily they're not coming out of the pipe, so technically speaking, we should be able to pop these coil packs back in, and then this should run fine and not break up. So I guess we will have to just check with you guys after.